Hey, this is Irvin Griffin, and welcome to another edition of Grown Man Talk. As you will see in this box beside me in just a second, you'll see a dual picture of Isaiah Thomas, not to be confused with the Isaiah Thomas from the legendary Detroit Pistons from the late 80s, early 90s, and the round mound of sound, Charles Barkley. Apparently, this past weekend, over a playoff game in which that same weekend, Isaiah Thomas's younger sister, 22-year-old China, died in an accident, a single car accident. Thomas, however, had to play a game the next day and obviously could not take off from this game. They filmed him on the sidelines crying, obviously an emotional time. Everyone else, even people that normally would maybe have something smart to say, everyone else seemed to take at least a little bit of respect, or at least, well, I should say, had a little bit of respect to keep their mouth shut and respect the time, and even applaud him having the courage to come under a trying situation. Except for one guy. That guy was Charles Barkley. Charles Barkley thought that he felt uncomfortable watching him crying on the sidelines because it meant he wasn't mentally equipped to play a game. He used to talk about he didn't like it. Well, and I'm going to use a little French here, and I'm going to quote my friend Prince GMO. Fuck your feelings, Charles Barkley. Wasn't about you. But then again, it is Charles Barkley, who is a known coon. And I have no problem calling him that. In fact, on my old channel, the Mr. Griff F channel, I laced into him. Basically, I had a video called Charles Barkley is a piece of, let's say, fecal matter. That was during my more raunchier days. Charles Barkley has always been this way, but this even crosses the line from him regularly cooning. This was just straight up disrespectful. As far as I'm concerned, Charles Barkley should keep his mouth shut. But then again, this was a black woman who was only his sister that he was crying for, that unexpectedly had her life end at 22. And this ain't gonna be very long at all, because this just disgusts me. I can't even have the strength to even rant on Charles Barkley. I mean, we already know he's a coon, and I guarantee you, if this had been a white ball player, yes, I'm going there. And concerned Charles Barkley. If this had been a white ball player that lost his sister and this showed up, he would have been praising him for how much courage he had. He wouldn't even have fixed his mouth to say that. And even if he did, guarantee you, he would have apologized 10 times yesterday. But like most of these coons, when it's somebody black, they don't apologize. Go see LeVar Bell. Go see Steve Harvey. When somebody black they insult, they don't apologize. But when it's somebody other than black, all of a sudden, they're not even going to say anything. And if they do apologize. Charles Barkley, please get your N-word moment soon. As for Isaiah Thomas, Godspeed, young man. And as for your sister, may she rest in peace. I'm out.